Guys, welcome back to another summer bass fishing beat the heat series. We are definitely beating the heat today. It's going to get up in the 90s, but it feels like it's in the 100s. We are in the midst of a major heat wave, so fishing is terrible everywhere. I'm back fishing at probably a similar pond that you'll recognize. The reason why I'm coming back to this one is the vegetation. The bass just huddle up in there, and it creates a great cooling effect for them, and they feel comfortable enough to bite when they're nice and cool. So we're gonna get after it right now. I got my light here. I'm gonna try not to shine this into the water. It's time to bust out with the black frog. They love this frog here, so got my frogging stick. I hear frogs out here, so that's a huge plus. Again, I'm sorry if there isn't much you can see. There's my setup. The Guggen Squad Eat Me Frog in a nightclub color, which is black and green. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, this is a big one. This feels like a really good one. I feel him the head shakes. Don't jump, get out of those weeds. Got a good fish on. This guy is huge. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, devastated. Oh my God. I just lost him at the shoreline. Let's get back out there. What happened? That's okay. It's still early in the morning. That easily could have been a 2.5 pounder. It didn't feel like a 3 pounder, but I could see him as he jumped right here at the shore. Sun's trying to come up, but there's a lot of cloud cover, which is in my favor. Love cloud cover. We are, after all, trying to beat this heat. I'm casting right next to a boil that I see out there, and that ought to be perfect. Come on, baby. Just eat it. Eat me. I usually cast pretty parallel to that weed line over there. That is the thick of stuff. I mean, that is all summer vegetation growth, and that is essential to these bass being out here. And that's what makes this pond pretty awesome in the summer to fish in my area. Switched over to the Strike King Hybrid Hunter in kind of a crawfish pattern. Let's get after it. Maybe they're biting something more mid-water. Maybe they're a little shy. What I like about the Hybrid Hunter is it's basically a crankbait. Has a special lip on it, L-shaped. But I love just kind of ripping this through the grass. Let's do a deliberate cast over here. Fish on. Ooh, did you see that guy jump? Oh my goodness. Stay on, baby. Yeah. What an acrobatic feat there. This guy is feisty and he's a little pissed off. Oh man, what a catch. Did you see that, guys? This guy heard the dinner bell, took full advantage. I don't think he's really big, but he is a beautiful first catch. We are happy about that. Let me get my pliers out. Man, look at how I got him with this front treble hook. It pretty much sealed his mouth shut. We are not trying to fool around too much here because this guy is in bad shape. He pretty much hooked his mouth shut. That is a beautiful bass right there. What a beautiful bass to start the morning with. That makes getting out here early in the morning totally worth it. Very healthy, very aggressive. That's how we like him. He's kind of skinny, but you know, he's munching. Let's get him back in there. Give him a proper send-off. Oh, that was a terrible release, but he swam off. That's all that matters. All right. Let's get out there and wake some more of these guys up. Come on, let's go. And I'm not setting the hook too hard. I just want to lean into it. Let the treble hooks do the work. That's where we want to be. I'm going to crank down to get it down to the depth I want it to be. Let it float up. Crank. Let it float up. Rinse and repeat. The entire time I'm doing the semi-slack line. Oh, right as I said that, I had another awesome bite, but that one just didn't have a good grasp on it. My goal is to get way out there where the big ones are, where the crawdads sing. Speaking of where the crawdads sing, I just saw that movie and my fiance and I loved it. If you have not seen this movie, you know, I would do my best to get out there and to the theaters, check it out. I read the book and it makes for a very interesting movie, to say the least. I'm not going to spoil it. That's where we want to be, way out there. Great movie, and takes place in a beautiful swamp, marsh. That's kind of the environment that I grew up in. I grew up fishing. I grew up in East Texas. The marshlands out there, Caddo Lake, Lake the Pines. Spent a lot of time in Louisiana. My dad would wake me up early just like this to go fishing. So my dad doesn't fish too much right now. He is undergoing cancer treatment for skin cancer, but he's been doing pretty well. He's a fighter, and I love him. And I guess that movie just kind of reminds me of him and all the moments that we had. We'd get out there and just go fishing together. And these guys are usually in the middle. Come on out with your fins up. If you know what that famous saying is from, who said it, Comment that down below. Come out with your fins up. I'll give you a hint. It's another bass fishing legend. Don't cheat and Google it either. Fish on. He is running right at me. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is a little guy. Oh my goodness, he didn't even fight. Is he even alive? He is not moving. I must have him. He must be scared. I must have him paralyzed in a way. This guy is so tiny. What's kind of scary is he's not being feisty. There we go. Now he's kind of shaking up. That's 2 fish. Well, it would have been 3, but I lost that bigger guy. The big one of the day, as they say. We don't know. The day is still young. Oh, he got himself hooked pretty good. Now, that guy's so tiny it's unfair, but thanks for biting. Look at the size comparison. It's almost comical. How is he going to fit this guy in his belly? But again, bass are opportunistic feeders. What a cute little guy this is. He didn't even struggle. I just kind of fished him in. Goodbye, little dude. He was out in the middle. So, let's get out there again. I'm kind of doing a sweeping motion. Oh, fish on. Oh, nice. Nice. Another good one. What a fighter. This guy is, oh my goodness. You want to get a treble hook? You go after this guy with your bare hands. No sir, I don't want a treble hook in my hand. I'm using this, so. Hook him by the jaw. Use pliers. Safety third, guys, safety third. Man, he did a real number on himself with these treble hooks. How did he get 3 of these treble hooks in him? Oh my goodness. Okay, I see how he did it. We got you, buddy. We got you good. Not giant ones, but really dang good numbers. Let's get him out there. They are biting now. These guys are awake now, maybe. Bass feed throughout the night, and early in the morning like this, there are a good bit of stragglers that did not get a meal. So I saw something swirl over here. What we're tying on next. This is the red eye lipless crankbait by Strike King. I love this. I love fishing with this. Works really good in my area. And my other bait that I had, the hybrid hunter. Let it down, tie my knot. The hybrid hunter was a huge success. So these guys are, I have a feeling they're going after crawfish. And what I love about this bait is the profile of it. It looks great. This thing can shred through grass. It's got a really aggressive rattle to it. I saw something swell right there in the middle. Don't be afraid to work a lipless crankbait around grass. I like to yo-yo it. You can do a constant retrieve pattern. I think that is going to do it for hard baits for today. I'm tying on the old reliable, what I call the, well, what is named the Googan clickbait. It's kind of a bluegill pattern, and I have a Googan bait saucy swimmer tied onto the back. I've cut off the tip of it. It is white and shad color, I believe, and I've added a little purple tinge to it just to give it that little bit more of a bluegill boost. I usually get annihilated when I throw this guy in here, and I could toss it way far back there. This may be just what the doctor ordered. Let's go right along this weed bed. Do I have something on? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go, fish on. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Folks, we have a big one on. Am I recording? Yes. Oh my God, this is a big one. Oh, get in here. Get in here. Oh my God, that is huge. Guys, we just caught this big one here. Oh my God, look at that. Look at its mouth. Oh. Oh my goodness, what a hefty boy. This is what we've been after all summer. And I just want to show off its glory here. A little bit of blood, but that's okay. For the most part, it is okay. Look at that guy. He's huge. Get the grass off of him. We are going to weigh this guy because he is a chunk. I can't believe it. I am shaking. What a chunk. We have tried everything out here today. Top water. Okay, I am zeroed out. I'm in pounds. Let's see if you guys can see that. This guy should be close to 3.5. Right on the money. 3.52. Look at the belly on it. Oh my goodness, guys. 3.5 pounder. There you have it. This is the biggest fish I've caught in quite a while for this summer. I mean, these guys should be biting, right? But you have to get the right bait out in front of them. We're going to take some photos and we're going to release them. Look at this guy. I'm going to try to toss him, let him have a good release here. He is ready to go. There he goes. What an absolute swamp donkey. Switching to the right lure made the absolute difference there. I put on the Googan Squad clickbait. That's a bladed jig. We reeled into that catch of the day, and probably the catch of the week. It has been a slow summer, and I can't tell you how elated I am about that catch. Guys, I hooked into a 3.5 pound beast. That is probably what I missed earlier this morning, but I don't even care. I missed it on top water, and I got him back in with a good old bladed jig. Just slow rolling it like I am. Today we did have a good round of back-to-back catches, so today is an extraordinary day. The sun is up in full effect, and I hooked into a giant. Wow, man! If you've never bass fished and hooked into something like that, I recommend it. Well, I think that's gonna just about do it for me today. I didn't get any bites after the big 3.5 pounder I pulled out of this guy. This is a beautiful pond that I love fishing in the summertime, and just because of the hydrilla, the bass have a place to stay cool and get tucked in under, shoulder to shoulder. And boy, did we pull one out of here with some big shoulders. I'm feeling it. The sun is coming up. It's behind some clouds right now, but I'm staying hydrated. I have a performance t-shirt on. I totally recommend that. If you can get something that is moisture wicking, something with a hood, something long sleeve, don't do what I did. I do have those as well, that I like to wear when it gets really hot like this, and especially in the summertime. They are lifesavers. If you like the video, if you're new, introduce yourself, leave a comment, leave some criticism, you know, give me some new video ideas. Of course, I am limited to what I can do because it's the summertime, and I really want to focus in on this Beat the Heat summer bass fishing series, getting up early, catching the big ones like you saw out here. Man, that's what I love to do. But appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with as many people as you can. I'm trying to grow this channel, and if I grow up into a good number, I promise I will do a very satisfying giveaway. We'll see you out there.